Balthazar splashes aftershave on and presents himself for Lorenzo's attention. They wear matching white and off-white golfing outfits. Cut to the Duke's palace, interior day. Lorenzo and Balthazar enter a panelled upper corridor. They pass a framed portrait of Belle Imperia.
Oh, Belle Imperia.
My lord, you love her?
Aye.
They halt where a four-man SWAT team waits in body armour outside a door. Lorenzo produces a key and turns it in the lock. The SWAT team rushes in. There is a crash, a scream. One of the SWAT men staggers back out, bleeding. Lorenzo listens, then ushers Balthazar ahead of him. In the guest room, Balthazar and Lorenzo step over the broken water carafe to where the three surviving SWAT men are pinning Belle Imperia to the floor.
What means this outrage that is offered me? Why am I sequestered from the court?
Now, sister.
Sister, no. Thou art no brother, but an enemy.
Advise you better, Belle Imperia. I sought to save your honour and mine own.
My honour? Why, Lorenzo, wherein is that I neglect my reputation so that you or any need to rescue it?
Why, then, remembering that old disgrace which you for Don Andrea had endured, and now were likely longer to sustain for being found so meanly accompanied.
Andrea, oh Andrea, that thou sawest me for thy friend Horatio handled thus, and him for me thus courseless murdered.
Lorenzo tries to cover her mouth. She bites him.
But, Belle Imperia, see the gentle prince. Look on thy love. Behold young Balthazar, whose passions by thy presence are increased.
Brother, you are become an altar. Your prince is meditating high things.
Angle on Balthazar posing tragically in the window. He goes down on one knee before the pinioned Belle Imperia.
'Tis of your beauty, then, that conquers kings.
He tries to kiss her. She spits at him. Cut to the staircase. Balthazar and Lorenzo clatter down the stairs. Two caddies wait with golf clubs at the bottom.
Led by the Lord Star of her heavenly looks, whence poor oppressed Balthazar.
Cursed brother, unkind murderer, why bendest thou thus thy mind to martyr me? Hieronymo! Why retire of thy wrongs, or why art thou so slack in thy revenge? Well, force perforce, I must constrain myself to patience, and apply me to the time, till heaven as I've hoped shall set me free.
Golf links. Exterior day. Hieronymo walks across the golf course, distracted.
Hieronymo, 'tis time for thee to trudge. Now then, perhaps I come and see the king. The king sees me, and fain would hear my suit.
He reaches the top of a small hill and sees the king and Castile's golf carts, with security men all around, and Balthazar thrashing away in a sand trap.
This way I'll take, and this way comes the king.
Now, show, Ambassador, what your liege lord saith. Hath he received the articles we sent?
Justice! Oh, justice to Hieronymo!
Back! Seest thou not the king is busy?
Oh, is he so?
Received interrupts our business.
Not I! Hieronymo, beware. Go by. Go by.
Renowned king, he hath received thy kingly love, and kindly let thee know, first, for the marriage of his princely son with Belle Imperia, thy beloved niece, no news is more delightful to his soul. Thus will he give his crown to Balthazar, and make a queen of Belle Imperia.
Castile has noticed the commotion surrounding Hieronymo. He watches it uneasily out of the corner of his eye.
Brother, how like you this?
I'm much indebted to his grace that bends his liking to my daughter thus.
Now last, dread lord, here has his highness sent, although he send not that his son return, his ransom due to Don Horatio.
Horatio? Who calls Horatio?
And well remembered. Thank his majesty. Here, see it given to Horatio.
Oh, justice! Justice, gentle king.
Who's that? Hieronymo? Oh, nice.
Justice! Oh, justice! Oh, my son, my son, my son, whom naught can ransom or redeem.
Hieronymo, you are not well advised.
Away, Lorenzo. Hinder me no more, for you have made me bankrupt of my bliss. Give me my son. You shall not ransom him. Away, I'll nip the bowels of the earth and bring my son to show his deadly wounds. I'll here surrender up my marshalship, and I'll go marshal up the fiends in hell to be avenged on you all for this.
What means this outrage? Will none of you restrain his fury?
Nay, soft and fair, you shall not need to strive. Needs must he go that the devils drive.
My gracious lord, he's full of extreme pride and covetous of having to himself the ransom of the young Prince Balthazar. Distracted in a manner lunatic.
Believe me, nephew, we are sorry for it. This is the love that fathers bear their sons. But, gentle brother, we'll give him this gold, the prince's ransom. Let him have his due.
Castile takes the money and looks back towards Geronimo, raving at the guards. He shakes his head uneasily.
But since he is thus haplessly distressed, it is requisite his office be resigned and given to one of more discretion.
It should increase his melancholy, so it's best that we think further on it first. Let us prefix a certain time wherein the marriage may be solemnized twixt Balthazar and their Imperior.
Therein your highness highly shall content his majesty, the king of Portugal.
Anglon Castile, watching concerned as Geronimo breaks free of the guards and rushes off across the golf course. Anglon Lorenzo, eyeing his dad nervously. Another part of the golf course. A wind is blowing up. Two paparazzi cross the links.
Pray you, which way went my lord the Duke?
The next way from me.
Not tell us if his son were with him.
Who, my Lord Lorenzo?
Aye, sir.
Oh, forbear! If you desire to know the way to him, then list to me and I'll resolve your doubt. There is a path upon your left-hand side that leadeth from a guilty conscience unto a forest of distrust and fear, a darksome place and dangerous to pass. There shall you meet with melancholy thoughts which will conduct you to despair and death. Not far from thence, where murderers have built a habitation for their cursed souls, there, in a brazen cauldron on a sulphur flame, yourselves shall find Lorenzo, bathing him in boiling lead and blood of innocence. Why, ha ha ha! Farewell! Good! Ha ha ha!
Doubtless this man is a passing lunatic.
He shivers nervously, an icy wind blows past. He walks on shaking, surrounded by ghosts he does not see.
Dear Geronimo, come indoors. Oh, seek not means so to increase thy sorrow.
Indeed, Isabella, we do nothing here. I do not cry. Ask Pedro, and ask Jack. Not I, indeed. Oh, we are very merry. Very merry.
How? Be merry here? Be merry here. Is not this the place, and this the very tree where my Horatio died? Where he was murdered?
Again, Horatio's voice tries to attract the attention of the living. It fails.
This was the tree. I set it of a kernel, and when our hot Spain could not let it grow, but that the infant and humane sap began to wither, duly, twice a morning would I sprinkling it with fountain water. At last it grew, and grew, and bore, and bore.
She studies the tree which overgrows the trellis from which Horatio was hanged.
Till at length it grew a gallows, and did bear our son. It bore thy fruit and mine. Oh, wicked, wicked plant.
She breaks down.